Ryan and Stuart here from 10 Cent Lift. How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you today?
Awesome.
I'm doing good.
That's good. He's laughing at us already.
Stuart, why are you being so animated?
Because when we did our video, I wasn't animated enough, so I really, just trying to give lots of motion to the interview,
That's awesome.
Kind of like Keith Moon did in his interviews.
Tell me a little bit about each of you guys.
Been writing songs for 22 years, which means I'm old. He's older than me, which means he's really old. And
What are you going to do?
Welcome to
I
the
usually
club.
find wine.
been writing songs for a long, long time. And collecting, I've jammed with a lot of different people, met a lot of different people along the way. And without music, I don't even know where I'd be. I love it. Yeah.
Stuart.
Yes. Well, I'm from the area here, and I've been playing music only 3 years.
From what area?
There isn't a lot of... We're actually the best band in the world from Bruderheim. Did you know that?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I've listened
There's
to the
no other-
songs,
there's no
seen
other-
the video. I get it. I guess first, how do you guys define indie?
Well, I'm an Indian, so that's just how it goes, right? We're actually kind of an indie Indian band, actually.
Indie to me? Indie to me means,
I'm sorry I asked, but we're going to continue.
on a more serious note, indie to me means that you're probably blue collar or broke. It means that you're dumping your heart and your soul into making every next gig, your dimes, your pennies, and a lot more than that as far as dimes and pennies go, into your instruments. And
I've heard that some people classify an indie band as a band that's not associated with a huge label, or they're not recording with A&M Records, or they're not signed to Capitol or anything like that. Is that indie bands? Are they still are they booking with independent studios, independent labels?
It's funny because I see I looked I've Googled indie bands a couple months ago, because it's funny because I was actually thinking about defining that whole thing. I saw bands like Metric and Arcade Fire, and I'm like, well, they're not indie like me. Like, those people got a huge following, and they're, Arcade Fire's got a Grammy, and so I guess it all depends. To me, I mean, the indie bands are guys like us are blue collar weekend warriors that are, we put our heart and soul and our extra bucks into it.
Yeah.
And we're willing to go to a gig and probably not make any money, or sometimes make a few bucks, but
Or sometimes
have a great time.
pay.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to pay to play, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know I've paid to play.
I know. It's like being married.
Hey,
For doing something you love.
totally like being married.
I was that once. So were you, eh?
Yeah.
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 Playing's done.
The
Paying
pain is
isn't.
still going on.
I like playing music a lot more than being married and looking back on it.
Yeah.
This video.
So in your guys' writing process, right, when you write songs, how do you go about it?
He
I
writes
write
it.
them.
You write everything. That's
We write him, and then he laughs. He laughs at what we write.
it. So Ryan, you write.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with the ideas? Like, what is it? Is it based on personal experience, stuff you see? Like what?
Observations and personal experience. Anything that I write is actually about something. Most things that I write are near and dear to my heart, or because my life has been affected some way by some sort of experience that I've had, or something that I've seen that I find touching or something.
Yeah.
I've obviously thinking about it if I'm writing about it.
Yeah. You guys are coming up with a new album, right?
Yeah, I wrote it.
You've got a single. You wrote the album. I happen to personally know there's a song on the album called "Little Jessie."
Yeah. I'll do a quick little rendition of Little Jessie.
Just something so people out there can get a feel for what it is.
Just sing in tune. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. Sesame Street. This moment was brought to you by Snark. Speaking of endorsements. And the Rock Lodge. And Stu's Balls.
Stew ball.
Little Jess said she wanna get stoned. She doesn't want to be alone. The sky was blue and so was the shoes. A chocolate flavored watermelon stew. Now little Jess said she'd just be my girl. But let me tell you, she's out of this world and relax. She's doing good, thanks to me, don't mind. She's doing good, thanks to me, no regrets. She's doing good, thanks to me, I can bet. She's doing good, thanks to me. Little short snippet of little Jessie.
So, when's the release of the new album?
Oh, that's a very good question. We released a song last week, or a couple weeks ago, and we released a video last week also that went along with it.
So
That had more stories.
Where can people have? Where can people find the video?
YouTube.
10centlift.com. 10centlift.com. Is it up on the Rock Lodge?
Did you put it up?
It is up on the Rock Lodge. Yes,
Rock
it is.
Lodge dot
Yeah.
what?
CA.
Rocklodge.ca.
Yeah.
A couple places to find it. Yeah. That's for Made Me Tougher. That's another story.
Yeah.
That's another story.
I'm really interested in the whole indie thing, right? I just can't. I keep finding myself wanting to define it, just like we talked about earlier, right? You know, I want to define what it is. But when I look around, I see so many bands, and it's not defined by a sound. Like, it's not just a rock or a certain sound, right? It's just people that are independent, doing what they can do, trying to get people to hear them, right? And really going to any length. Is that
Pretty much.
kind of sum it up?
I'll tell you right now, if you're looking for indie, just get up in the morning and look in the mirror, because we're it. This is what we do, you know.
It seems the bigger
Even the bands that had it all. Even the bands that had it all. Like, I meet some of these people and they're down to just making a few grand every night again. You know? What were you going to say? I totally cut you
I
off.
forgot.
That was Stu's sad face when Ryan interrupts. Because Ryan's got something better to say.
So the
Go ahead.
so
I was just gonna say the big labels. When the big labels sign a band, I mean they're told where to go and what to do. And the great thing about indie bands is that you can decide what you want to do. And we have some, Metric, NoFX bands like that that get to choose their own destiny. It gives them the creative freedom and the freedom to have the kind of life that they want and still do the music thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So you think that indie bands are just like libertarians?
Well, I think they have a
Means
lot
they're
more
free.
freedom.
Darn. It's not all bad to be indie.
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't think it's bad at all to be indie. I like that description of indie, and I'm gonna use that if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
I'll go ahead.
I use that going forward. I like that description because, like you said, it does give them the freedom. They're not tied to somebody telling them.
Yeah. You have to be in Hamburg
Yeah.
in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Although if somebody told you guys in 2 weeks you have to go to Hamburg and play, you
I'm packing my bags.
pack your bags and go.
Yeah. I'll
I
quit.
guess it's just really a matter of they're telling you everything you have to do as you're doing it along that path, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
that stuff. And we'll close this out. Ryan's going to play us out of.
This is the first song I ever wrote. Yeah.
Perfect. So Ryan's going to play the first song he ever wrote, and he's gonna play us out of this.
This is a song about. I think I was 18, and this is a song of when I'd strike out on a girl. This is kind of what it's about. So was walking just the other day, went coffee with my friend. She walked past that damn club buffet and caught my attention. I ran straight down to the flower shop with my money in hand. The lady at the flower shop said, I'm sorry, man. He said, we're out of flowers, flowers of all kinds. He said, the young girls will dance town and who the young boys mind. At least you're good for this, boy, I tell you I don't mind. But flowers are getting pretty rare, yeah, flowers are hard to find. And I say, yeah, she's my everything. I tell her she's the one, yeah. She's my inspirator. She glistened in the sun, yeah. So I was cruising just the other day, cruising in my car. I was feeling the death and chase, so I stopped it at the bar. I said, bartender, I got me a problem, man. He said, now don't you worry, boy, I'm a problem-solving man. So he poured me up a pitcher of beer. He said, now listen close right now, listen, you gotta hear. You said that she's everything, you said that she's the one. I said, yeah, I gotta tell the girl, tell her she's the one. And I said, yeah, she's my everything. Oh yeah, she's my inspirator. She glistens in the sun. Oh yeah. So downtown in some songs moving around when she was gone. I was just slow and I shined. I couldn't find the girl and I don't know why. However, there's a lesson to be learned. How to be clever and never get burned. If you find the one that's right for you, don't waste a minute, don't tell Stu true. Inspirator. It's my first song ever.
Cool.
Thanks, Rock Lodge, and thanks everybody out there. And
See you.
thanks for having us, Jeff.
And thanks to Jeff's brother.